Welcome, my name is Ron Shaw and I'm with 3CI Training. This is going to be a short video on how to load a Linksys router with the DDWRT software to enhance the security capabilities and features of your Linksys router. Now, one of the first things you got to do is determine your Linksys version number of your particular device you're using. I'm going to be using a Linksys WRT 54G router, and I'm using version 4. So first thing we need to do is go to the website, to DDWRT.com, and we're going to do a search for your particular Linksys device. Now in here I'm using a Linksys WRT 54G version 2. So what I'll do is I'll click on that particular device and I'll go in there and look for the downloads. Now that I've found my downloads for my particular device, or the ones that are available, I'm going to select a certain set of downloads. I'm going to build the required initial flashing, which is going to be this first one right here, and I'll download it to my desktop, which I've already done. So I'll get the DDWRT version 2.4 MIDI generic version. We're going to be running this one first. So you just download it to a location, just click on it, save, and just put it to a particular location. Now you've already seen I have it loaded in here, so I won't go any farther with this. Now the second one I'm going to do is I'm going to get a generic version for my particular device. So in here I'm going to take and load the standard generic version here. So I'll download this one here. Again, we'll save it. As you can see, it's already in here, the standard generic right here. Now these are the two files I'm going to use to upgrade my Linksys router. Once we get everything downloaded, I'll go back and check and verify on in my file that I have them loaded. As you can see, I got my generic and I've got my mini generic one right here that I'm going to use to do the initial flash. Now the next thing is going to configure your Linksys router. Now you'll need to reset it or to the default settings, or you can go in and log in if you've already have it configured. Now once I get my Linksys up and running, or I'll go to it and I'll go ahead and log into it. As you can see, I'm already into my Linksys router and already have it booted up and connected to it. From here I'm going to go to the administration, and I'm going to do a firmware upgrade. Now, you need to be very, very careful doing this firmware upgrade, because by upgrading to DDWRT and you mess up, you will brick your Linksys router, and also you void the warranty for the device. So again, use extreme caution when using the DDWRT. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my folder and I'm going to get my generic mini firmware to load in it. So we'll just select it, say open. Now be very, very careful or cautious. Do not reboot or hit refresh during this upgrade process, because if you do so, could brick your device or make it non-usable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select upgrade at this time. Now this could take as much as 5 minutes to perform this task. So whatever you do, do not do anything or make any changes to the router while this update's going through. Now I'm going to pause the video just for a few minutes here until the upgrade process is done. Okay, now you can see that the upgrade has been successful. Now I will hit continue, and what this is going to do is going to reset and reboot your router. So again, we'll just hit continue. Do not make any changes, and once you hit it once, just leave it alone. And again, this could take up to 3 to 4 minutes, but be patient with it and it will be done. Now as you can see, it's already prompted me for it, so it's went through and reset. So now the username will be root, and the password is going to be the default password that the Linksys, which is admin. Now, as you can see, now I have been successful in uploading the generic or the mini DDWRT firmware. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and install the standard feature. Again, I'll go to the advanced or the administrators, go to firmware upgrade, and there I will select my firmware. again, we'll go to my DDD folder and I'll get the standard generic. Click open. Again, heed the warning, upgrade firmware may take a few minutes, so don't turn off or put the power button. Now in here I'm going to go ahead and tell it to reset to the default settings if you like. If not, you just leave this button here and it will sit there and leave all your current settings in there. So at this time I will hit upgrade. It will start, and as you can see it's going through the process in here. Now again, this could take as much as 5 minutes to perform this particular task. So again, I'm just going to pause the video while this is going through. Now, as you can see, the upgrade was successful. Now the unit is rebooting, so please wait a moment. So we're going to wait here a few minutes, so it probably take again about a minute or so for it to reboot. Once it's through and it has a successful reboot, you'll again be presented back to the initial setup page. So again, I'm just going to pause the video here for a second to allow this thing to reboot. And now we're back in here, and again now you can see we got the a current firmware up here, the most standard here, 10.10.09. Of course I don't have any WAN connectivity in here. Now you can see all the basic setups, DDNS, MAC cloning, services. So now you have taken your normal Linksys router and you've enhanced it and increased the security and functionality of a normal Linksys cable or router. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the future in other videos. Have a great day.